What's up, guys, and welcome back to Stars Without Number Unity. I'm, of course, Goramoth, your games master for this evening, and I'm joined once again by the semi-successful crew of the Unity.
What do you mean?
We haven't had a success yet. But
we didn't die. That's a success.
No, you didn't get shot. Technically, you haven't failed yet. Technically,
exactly.
You're really riding the precipice of the wave of failure.
look, the mission is still in progress.
Alright, how's it going, guys? Anything interesting happened to you guys this week?
I've been doing office work, and I've been writing. I'm writing my own player's handbook for a game, and that's going pretty well. And I'm writing scripts and stuff for visual novels, which is going okay.
Nice, sounds good. I won't ask about the visual novels because A, I know about them, and B, it's probably not content appropriate.
This one you probably don't know about. There's a thing that goes on called it's the Yuri Game Jam, and it's basically a game jam for visual novels.
Yeah, but I know what Yuri is, so...
Yes, exactly, and it's for that content variety. And it's like themed in, like, 50s sci-fi, where everyone's got, like, the bubble helmets.
Oh, nice, like Fallout.
Huh?
Like Fallout.
No, more like when the 50s was doing sci-fi entertainment.
Yeah, that's what Fallout actually... Well, Fallout's post-apocalyptic.
No, Fallout's post-apoc, where they've normalized it. Like, this is like, look, we're in space!
No, I know, Fallout's supposed to be the post-apocalyptic of that 50s future, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's basically that, but not shitty. But, like, mechs and stuff are basically, like, they're called skeletons, and then you mod them up, essentially, so that they do what you want them to do. So everyone's got, like, a homogenized machine that they attach shit to. Nice. Like the steam machine of the robot killing machine world.
Thomas, are those your new camera glasses?
Yes. Can you see the camera?
These are horrifying, the idea that I can't.
Yeah.
No, you can.
It's in the
just
middle,
out,
right?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
They're at the side. You can see the indent when he gets the light. Yeah.
That's
and the micro SD goes into here.
Oh, that's cool.
That is really sweet, though.
Yeah,
but
they look ridiculous.
They're significantly more covert than the first pair, though.
You mean the one that just had a camera here?
They're significantly lower quality, though.
Oh.
It says 720p. I got 360p. Feeling slightly ripped off China, but you're China, so I can't do much about it.
I thought you were gonna be like feeling slightly ripped off China, but you're trying, damn it.
God damn you, China! You're trying so.
Also, the previous ones were 100. These were like 18. So
I mean,
you're paying for quality there, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Got a new phone, and it's using the micro SD that was hidden in the other camera.
Nice.
Glasses.
I should probably say that if you hear any like bangs in the background of three of us, it's bonfire night in the UK. Yeah. So for three of us, from three of our perspectives, you might hear fireworks outside. There's fuck all we can do about it.
The sky is exploding here in England right now. So
yeah, and as is the English tradition, it will go on for at least 3 months.
Yeah. Till like halfway through February. Yeah.
Like, we use it once a year, and that's about it.
Fireworks!
And every time someone gets too excited and does, like, the day before, everyone goes, like, fucking...
terrorists.
Yeah, to us, everyone in Britain just likes watching things explode and or be on fire, so...
And
provided it's in the sky and...
No, that's not true. In the sky, or just a giant pile of wood.
Or... I mean, we like fire, really, and explosions.
We have a whole festival about getting drunk and burning shit, so, I mean...
That's true.
It's a cool
I think all
and fucking.
have that.
Yep. Burning, fucking, and drinking. Yeah!
The country has that.
It's called the Be a Man Festival.
We also have that. We just don't really celebrate it, and I think we should.
Yeah.
Summer solstice. We should just burn shit some more.
It's the fucking coolest.
So one thing I want to say before we move on that I saw this week is I discovered there's a film coming out for Christmas called Krampus. And I was just like,
yeah.
I was like, what's this gonna be? And then I saw the trailer for it and I read about it and I was like, holy shit, it's comedy horror based on. They're aiming for like a Gremlins vibe, and it looks like it's either going to be actually good or so fucking terrible it's amazing. Like, I saw the trailer.
It's the year.
It's got like such a good cast as well. Like it's not like I'm terrible with names, but like I recognize so many like actors from various comedy films that. Like the guy, if anyone's seen Parks and Recreation, the guy who plays Ben is the main character in Krampus, which is pretty cool.
I've just seen gifs from Parks.
No, it's so yeah, it's that film looks pretty amazingly terrible.
Incredibly bad.
Yeah, incredibly bad.
I
I'm kind of
can't.
excited.
I would love to watch this.
Also, my least favorite thing in horror films. I like horror films. I don't like gore so much. I'm not a big gore person, and this thing's apparently like low rate. Like it's like I don't know what rating it is, but it's not like an 18 or anything, so it's not going to be an absolute gore fest.
PG-13.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that then, because it's just like, yeah, gore. And people can call me a pussy for that, but I don't give a fuck. I don't like gore. It's not fun. It's boring.
I like to see them fuck the open wound.
Except in Starship Troopers, that movie is the greatest.
Yeah, that's not I don't know.
The greatest.
No, that movie is the greatest. I just mean I don't think the gore's that bad in that film.
It's pretty bad.
I don't remember. Like, it's been a while.
It's so bad.
I've started watching a thing called One Punch Man, and that is.
Oh, I want to watch that so badly. It looks real good.
I see that on Twitter like all the time, and it looks really weird.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. All I hear about it is it's like a parody of the Shoujin fighting animes, battle animes, but is also an amazing Shoujin battle anime. It's both a parody of itself while being an amazing example of itself.
So, basically, all shonen is like the main character training to become better. This guy, he's the best. He just like one shots everything, so he doesn't really give a shit. He's like, yeah. They walk up to an enemy base, and he's like, his teammate blows up the building. He's like, we could have at least gone inside, see what they have for us.
I'm excited to read or watch, because it started as a webcomic.
It was just a manga.
It was a webcomic.
Was it a webcomic before it was a manga?
Yeah, webcomic. That got made into a full manga and then got made into an actual TV show.
Sweet.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
all the anime nerds love it.
Alright, so let's jump back into the world of Stars Without Numbers. I will bring up the Roll20 screen. So there's the beautiful Sector Anwin Sigma, which is the current home of you guys. You guys are currently in the Europa sector, which is the red circle there, 0608. And before we actually jump into actually playing the game, let's have someone give me a brief recap of what happened last week, and then we'll have a very short, probably, discussion on whether anyone felt like they achieved a goal last session.
Okay, Greg isn't allowed to do the recap.
It was fine.
Look,
yeah, exactly. Would be his
Everything
entire
went fine.
fucking recap. Shut up. Okay, so we had a mission that was essentially go to this planet that's under. It looks like the world of Equilibrium. It's a fucking miserable grey place that's completely controlled by like a single dictator, Lord Emperor sort of god guy. And we were
The Council of the Lord Protectorate.
That's the Council Lord Protectorate, and we were tasked with picking up a chest and then getting it off planet. As for picking up the chest, went perfectly fine. We went over there, got the thing. There were a few security guards from point to point, and we were like, no, it's okay, it's totally cool. And then we got to the airport, and Greg handed over the box to customs and let them take everything, and then we left.
So what happened was...
No, that's it. Moving on.
That's it.
Where are we at?
You also all did that, for the record. You say I did it, but also none of you did shit about it. So you keep blaming me. But fuck you.
Technically, me and Olivia we didn't hear anything.
You were there. You were there when
I
I
asked
took
were
the
a
box through the
billion
customs.
times if I should do anything,
Yeah,
and you
and,
said it's fine. So I
I
didn't
did
do
say it's
anything,
fine.
and now
Yeah,
you're
you're right.
blaming me. So fuck you.
No.
Dance,
I'm not
my
blaming
puppets,
you.
dance.
You're blaming me. I'm saying we all share the responsibility for doing
Oh,
nothing.
I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah, I'd
Don't
say that's
blame
fair.
us then.
It's like you
I'm
share
not.
you share the responsibility, but in that kind of Animal Farm where Greg shares more of the responsibility.
Yes.
He's more equal in the blame.
Yes, much more equal than others. And
We didn't die. That's fine.
And now we pick up again, and we were headed towards this terrifying, sleek black ship in the nothingness that we were approaching with our
So-
empty box that Greg did a shit job of gluing closed.
So
Yeah,
I
pretty
have
much,
3
yeah.
plans. All right.
I don't want to hear any of them. We've got our own. Continuing on.
Do you? Okay. Well, why don't you share this cunning plan of yours?
I don't want to, because you'll ruin it somehow.
Oh, well then I'll just do my own plan and
All
I'll
right,
go
let's hear
yours.
Let's hear your
And-
shit. Go for it.
I should have a
I've got three.
GM
I
go.
want to imagine, by the way, that we're in like the bridge and we're
Yeah,
discussing
you guys
this
could
over,
totally-
like the star
Yeah.
map.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
how-
And I'm just
the
sitting there,
journey's
just like,
two-
well, this is going somewhere.
Yeah, I assume like if this was a TV show, like you'd start off like with like a shot of like the Unity in space, and then it would do like that zoom into like the front it's not a windshield, but like the zoom into the bridge, and then it'd just be like it would just be Addison and crap, what we should card name that begins with an N. I was like, yeah,
Daniel.
and you just see you two just yelling at each other.
First
I'm
line
putting up-
uttered is, I don't want to hear your plan.
They're both like yelling at each
So-
other. I'm just putting on a vac suit.
So there's 3 plans, all right? Plan 1, I'm sure you'll all like, considering you're all fucking apparently murder whores. Plan 1 is we scan the ship, see how many people there are, and if there's sufficiently few that you can take them, you guys just kill them. And that's that. That's plan 1. Then we steal all their shit and leave. Plan 2, we find something to stuff in the box. We seal it back up, and then we say that what happened was when we went to find the box, there was someone tampering with it, and it was leaking gas, so I glued it shut haphazardly because they'd fucked the circuit board. Plan 3, I don't like plan 3, but plan 3 is a plan. So I'm not going to tell you plan 3. But it's a plan. But it's bad. I don't like it.
I feel like plan 3 is just like, it was all their fault, push the 3 of you into it and then run away.
Wait, hold on. Why did you mention that there was a plan 3? You're not
because
even going to tell us it.
Because if the other plans are really awful and can't possibly work, then we can do plan 3. But
Why aren't you
So
He
telling
just
last
wants us to
choice.
know that there is at least a plan 3.
I have a plan 3, but it's
Why
a
aren't you
last
telling
resort.
us? What's so secretive
It's a
about
terrible
it?
plan.
Because it's
I don't
awful.
like it.
I can't
Yeah,
wait for it to be
hear it.
inevitably what we end up doing.
I don't like plan 3, but
Fine,
it is
alright.
a functional plan.
Just
Josh,
sounded like it was like, I want to kill you, but I'm not going to tell you that.
in relation to plan 3, the guy that I saw, the corpse in the box,
Yeah.
did it have any visible technology on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw a couple of cybernetics. You saw like, you definitely saw one at the back of the skull, and I think you saw one. I think there was a socket on like his spine had stuff. I know that. I remember that much that you saw.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what you actually saw.
He did a Psytech check for it, so he knows that it was Psytech, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, he knew that he saw cybernetics, and he knew that there was definitely modifications to at least the spine and the cranium.
Okay, right, that's fine. Sure, fine. I can deal with
Point
that.
out that that's probably some sort of mind control.
So, Josh,
I wouldn't
I've lived in space all my life. I'm sure I probably have one of those, like, tight suities, right? Probably.
What
Do you-
what do you mean?
The like, tight...
I mean, you wear whatever. Like it's.
Yeah, I probably have those. Cool. Okay. Plan 3 is doable, but I don't like it.
Oh, I know. I realize what plan 3 is.
We need to kill a psychic.
No, you don't need to kill me. That's
Oh no! Oh, your plan 3. Shit!
You know what my plan 3 is, and that's
I've
why I don't
figured it
like
out.
plan 3.
I think plan 3 is now the best plan.
No, plan 3 is the worst plan. Plan 3 is the plan that's the most likely to succeed, but the plan I want to do the least.
Alright, so
Right.
I have sedatives in my medkit, right?
Yeah.
maybe.
Probably.
Probably.
It's just like it's a general medkit. Okay,
Oh, that's
fine,
awesome.
good.
You'd probably have to make some sort of tech medical thing to sort of make it like if you just wanted to fall asleep, that wouldn't require a check. But if you were going to
Yeah,
do something to yourself to
I
make it
want
more.
to do it so I'm less awake but not asleep.
Okay, that would require like a tech medical that's probably kind
Sure.
of tricky.
That's-
But we don't need to do that right now. Like.
I love that. I like at the moment you were like a tight suit. I was like, oh fuck, that's awesome. I like that plan so much. It's
As the
unreal.
conversation ends, Lime is in like a full vac suit.
I want to say so. The first thing first. Does anyone like based on your goals last session? Does anyone feel they accomplished the goal last session?
Fuck no.
No.
Unless
Okay.
we can use the box as a pool table.
Actually, maybe. I don't know. One of my goals is prove to the team that I am competent, reliable, and worthwhile.
No.
I had my moments with those guards, but that was about it.
Josh, by not killing those guards, I defended a helpless person from
No.
certain death. I didn't
No.
kill them.
No.
Nope.
Damn it!
You didn't
They're
defend
helpless.
them by not killing them. That is not.
That's like the
Just because you are the certain death doesn't mean that.
I am certain death.
All right, so no goals. So you left Ibanez, which is the planet you guys were on in Europa, on April 3rd, and it's taken you 2 days to get to the edge of the system. So what have you guys been doing on board for like 2 days?
Have I got enough stuff that I can shove in this box that it will make it weigh the same as a body?
Yes, but you're probably gonna open it.
Unlikely
Is
because. Well, I mean, you have like personal, like you all have like personal effects in your things, but there's not really like you guys don't really have like scrap or like other cargo you can use because this is your first job. There's nothing really on the ship without actually maybe damaging the ship to get bits.
I was gonna say, on the way, can we stop and pick up some rocks?
No.
Space. Fine.
I mean, what?
I don't know. I figure it wouldn't be too hard to just pop a vac suit, just go out into space and grab some debris and bring it back in again.
You'd be
But the
very
issue
surprised.
there
Have
is-
you actually thought about how debris moves in space? It has no air resistance.
Oh, of course, you're right.
If
That
you
would
try- if
very
you try-
much
if you
be
try and
likely
grab
to kill
debris,
it.
you're just going to like get
You
maimed.
have to get to relative speed in order for that to be.
So you
going.
have to jump out of a
Information
moving
to
ship.
you. Yeah, but you have no air resistance, so
Yeah,
the
and
speed,
the swan song
you go
isn't.
at the same speed. You
Yeah,
get to a point where you're going at relative zero, so by going the same speed as the debris, you're basically stationary because you're also moving that fast. But
You also have to get the same direction.
however, when you grab the thing, that does still have the impact of that thing going that fast. So although it's really easy to get to, as soon as you try and touch it, you spin and die horribly.
Also, the Swan Song, the
Unity.
Unity is not equipped for that kind of like. You don't have like retrieval stuff. The closest thing you guys have is scoops to refuel on stars, which isn't. You can't scoop rocks. It's not.
Well, that's because that would put rocks
could.
directly in our engine,
Terrible
which
idea.
would be the worst thing to do to us.
Well, it put rocks in your. It would basically just probably cause your fuel bunker to breach, like be breached.
Yeah, and that's not what we want. We need a fuel.
So yeah,
I want to set up an SOS.
So
sure, that'd probably be a computer's check.
When nobody's nearby.
Sure. Give me a computer's check then.
probably plan B is not going to work on account of we can't give them the box full of stuff and they pick it up.
I mean, we have the plan A.
Yeah, plan A might work, but it depends on how many people.
Depends on how many people we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
What is
Guess we'll have
my
to-
thingy?
We'll have to see SB.
Yeah.
Do we have like rebreathers or something,
If you bought them.
or like how much oxygen would be in that box? Like
In
how?
that box, not.
None?
No.
It was containing a corpse. They don't need that stuff.
Yeah, but like it would
It would be.
like
It would be.
last-
Okay, I'll put it this way. It will be. It's like coffin sized, and based on what I've seen from coffins, like when the MythBusters did it,
or something.
like it's not much at all.
But
Have I set up an SOS?
Oh yeah, that's really good. Like that's fine. What did you?
Yep.
What did you actually send? What's the message?
Dangerous cargo on board. Crew compromised.
5.5 hours. That's loads of time. Plenty.
Apparently,
So
I'm
when
half
you,
that.
when
You
you,
could do
when,
half
at
that, yeah.
what point do you send this SOS? And is it just are you just doing a general broadcast?
When we're starting to approach the ship, I will turn it on to loop.
Okay, cool.
And hopefully at that moment I'm alone on the bridge because I have plan 2.
I don't know. We'll find out.
What?
Anyone is
I would probably be in my... Well, I guess over like the 2 days, I don't get up to much shit. I read books and listen to music and have a few drinks, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
After like the first day, like I just go, all right, time to stop drinking, or I'm going to be hungover for the next 3, because I just get bladdered immediately. Just like the first thing I do is like that went awfully. I stopped doing that after like a day.
Question: do we have any like? I guess we're in space. Do we have gravity on the ships? Do the ships have artificial gravity?
Yes.
Yeah, of course they do.
Okay. Do we have any like loading trolleys? We probably have a loading trolley, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, good. We'll put the box on the loading trolley. Okay, fine. All right.
I like. How does the box look? Because I know that Greg made a shit attempt at gluing it.
Yeah.
He also glued it.
It literally looks like the box has been opened, shut badly, so it's like not. So it's like there's like a thin crack all the way around because it's not shut properly, and it's also like got glue oozing out of all the cracks. Where
Yeah, we just have to tell them someone was tampering with the box, and we had to slam it shut because it was leaking coolant. But that's fine.
I'm gonna go like at some point when no one's about. I'm gonna wander over to where that box is and just write on the underside of it, "No survival," and then I'm going to put the box back down again. So like you wouldn't be able to see it very easily.
You wrote what? Sorry.
No survival.
No survival.
Just along the bottom of it.
Sure.
Okay.
Can't be seen. Like on the underside, not like just along the side.
What, are they gonna
Right.
like open the box, say no survival, then we open fire? What?
I'm,
There will be no one alive.
I'm personally expecting it to slightly maybe go like that.
All right.
It's-
I'm fine with this.
What's Olivia been doing for the 2 days then, Ronith?
No, I'm fucking. I don't know actually.
You worship the eye.
Polishing her gun a bunch.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, like,
I would probably say I am definitely like having a moment like not praying. It's more like seeking guidance from like
like
from
meditation.
yeah.
the Norse gods. Hold on.
For
What's the name? Like Magni, the god of strength, I think.
Yeah.
fire.
Do you have
And,
like a holy symbol or something, or do you have a religious icon you use, or do you just kind of?
I would assume I do. Like I
Blasphemy.
don't actually know what Vikings have like for symbols.
I mean, you can just
They,
make something
yeah,
up.
they have like metal medallions and stuff.
Yeah, pretty sure they have like a metal cross or something.
Yeah, it looks like a
It's
sword.
like a cross with a circle, and it's like braided. No,
Yeah.
They say
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was,
there it is.
it was meant to look like a sword hilt or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of it's like an anvil upside down basically.
Okay.
It's like a hammer.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. So that's cool. So you've been sort of meditating and stuff, and
Yeah, just because I am basically anticipating a fight and I am ready for it.
okay.
And if shit goes down, I will be ready for it and I will just sharpen my axe.
Oh, shall we choose what our special abilities are for the day? For the session.
What?
The expert special ability.
No.
Is it always that one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you picked up the charm each time.
Nope.
Okay. It is. Alright, so I'm always good at perception. Okay.
And I'm always good at pilot.
I really feel like I should have gone with persuade instead of perception, but oh well.
Yeah, then, you know what I figured out? Fucking navigate would have been phenomenal
Yep.
because I couldn't fucking fail it then.
Yep.
At all.
Strong,
God, you're right!
strong choice.
That's incredible! Oh, damn it. What was your...
I don't have
what was
to care
your-
about any of this shit.
All right. So let's
Wait.
sort of
Just out of curiosity, what is your special ability, Thomas?
Pilot.
I know. He's such a pilot.
All right,
Wow.
so let's jump to the end of the 2 days. I think last time you already marked off the life support, didn't you, Greg?
Yes. I do.
Yep. So you've used up 8 person days of life support. So you have what, like 52 days left, something like that.
Uno memento. I will check.
I'm pretty sure you had 2 months to start with, or something like 2 months.
1 second.
Luckily, you've used no fuel because inter like spatial fuel doesn't matter. Only spike drive fuel that matters.
Yeah, because that.
We have 232 people days of life support.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because it's 2 months per person. Yeah, or something like that. I remember the number I gave you when we started. It was fine. So
That would be about 50 days.
Yeah.
More than that, but yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we're getting to the end of the 2 days. You guys are basically getting towards the edge of the Europa system. So,
Okey-doke.
I mean, you probably maybe like an hour or two, couple of hours most, from making contact with whoever is coming from the Magnus Pact. So now's the time to do things if you're going to do things.
Alright, I dress in my finest set of Indiana Jones-esque clothing. I uncase my sniper rifle, make sure it's all ready to roll, and sling it over my shoulder. And then I take just the one shot, just steady myself, be ready, and then I'm gonna wait in the cargo hold.
You take a shot.
Yes.
Of booze. getting
Oh,
drunk.
right. I thought you meant, like,
No,
I was like,
Yeah, then I was like, fire it.
because the first thing you said was, I ready my sniper rifle, and then you said, and then I take a shot. And I was like,
Yeah, like, it also took me a moment to realize he wasn't talking about just shooting.
I was gonna be like, you
inside our
realize
ship.
that's not a gun. I was gonna be like, you realize that's not a gun that's safe to fire inside of a ship, right?
So I'll get in my tight whiteys, I guess, my little fucking space sleep suit thing, just in case. But also I'll put it on under my clothes.
I mean, you probably. Well, I mean, it depends how. Like, obviously, what you guys wear is up to you. But like, I mean, clothes, like sort of general fashion of the sector kind of stuff. I'd imagine it's like Alien Firefly kind of shit. So like, people wear like like worker overalls and
Yeah, pretty much.
So-
I wear like, I just wear fucking clothes. I don't know, man.
So you're just gonna get and invest in pants, aren't you?
Well, like
How did your
I've
size compare to the corpse?
what I've got one of those like tight things on underneath because like I always sleep in space, so it's like I just wear these sort of tight fitting things because on ye oldie ships I was on, they didn't have artificial gravity because they were schmucks until recently. So I wore the tight clothing, and now that we have artificial gravity, I just put shit on over that.
I just wear muumuus now, so flowy and free.
So yeah, I probably just have. I don't know. I'm just wearing fucking clothes. Whatever, doesn't matter. But I've got that on underneath, and as far as I'm aware, I can like teleport and not take stuff with me if I don't want to.
I believe that's the case because you have to.
So-
Teleport out most of your clothes into the box lying down.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You
teleport
can
into
do
the
that.
box with just the tighty whiteys on.
Oh,
I mean,
If
you
I
can
need
technically
to.
do that.
Yeah, I've seen the box.
That's just.
I don't know if you could choose to not take your clothes.
that's interesting.
Well, I can just take them
See
off.
the inside of the box, so you can just.
Huh?
You're right. You've seen the inside of the
Yeah,
box. It's
I
not an
can go in
impossible.
there.
Yeah, like I think it's just a choice of whether you take carried things with you.
I wonder if moving through space.
Because you have like a weight limit of carried stuff that you
Yeah,
can take
I've
with
got
you.
5 kilograms I can teleport with.
Yeah, like that means like carrying like a weapon or something. I think, or like a purse.
I guess I've got my woven body armor on, I suppose, thinking about it.
Yeah,
Makes
wait. Yeah,
sense.
isn't your one body or
Yeah.
your tight suit?
All right, so obviously Nathaniel is getting ready like that. What's Liam up to, and Olivia?
Well, I'm wearing a vac suit that says SS Nokia on it, and it's like old, but like stitched together. And I'm sitting in the pilot's seat, checking if the bridge is empty, and then I evacuate all the air from that room. Is it possible to open the
What?
front windshield?
No,
What are you doing?
you'd have to like. There's no airlock on the bridge. You would have to like evacuate the air from a lot of the ship to do that, and that would be like it's no ship
think
designer
you're
is going to put
smart
an airlock on the bridge. That's asking
is
for trouble.
madness. Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
I mean, think about FTL. Think about the plit where you fly the ship, and think about how all the ships all have airlocks. Nowhere near that.
I was more
That is
thinking, like,
madness, Thomas.
I was
Except
thinking
that
more
ship-
training it.
doesn't have atmosphere in it all times anyway.
What?
Of aliens that don't use atmosphere.
Oh, that's true.
All right, I'll just
What
sit
are
in
you
the.
trying to do? You're trying to vent the atmosphere from the cockpit for some reason.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Why?
Sure. He's being weird. He's
I will
trying
say
to
that,
make
like,
it look
before
like...
you even make this choice, I will tell you right now that if you're trying to do this subtly, the second you start doing it throughout the ship, there's going to be warning sirens that the atmosphere is being vented because health and safety.
Yeah, and
true.
also, like, if I were to then just open the door from my room out into the corridor, I would die. Like, almost immediately.
Yeah, I don't have a vac suit either.
Yeah, in the first moments when atmosphere is being vented, that air moves at, like, the hundreds of miles per hour.
Yeah, that's what.
Slows down to a reasonable 60 to 80 miles per hour.
Like, Josh described it as a summary, so I expected I could, like, lock off the cockpit from all the rest of the ship and just vent all the air. But
I
no.
mean, the issue is that like you could do that, but there's no way to vent the air from the bridge because
You could just sit in there and then breathe.
it's
really hard.
the bridge is specifically designed to be like, if you need to, that's the place you go to keep the atmosphere. It's like the opposite of what you want.
Shit.
unfortunately.
That is literally the last place you want to vent atmosphere from.
The only one you could vent is the cargo bay, and
No,
that's
you can vent. He can vent the whole ship if you want. It's just the cockpit's the last one that'll go.
Can
There
I
are, but I will say though, there are like bulkheads all through the ship.
Can I vent just my room?
What, your bedroom?
No.
No.
Literally-
Like again,
there's,
it's,
there's like airlocks in specific places, and they'll be at the end of long corridors where there will be bulkheads between those airlocks and the rest of the ship. It'll be like airlock, corridor, bulkhead, everything else. You can't just vent parts of the ship without putting holes in them, and I'd rather you didn't do that.
Fucking the bridge getting out of nowhere.
Just so you're aware, if you do try and vent a room by putting a hole in it, everything in that room is fucked.
It will be sucked out into space through that tiny hole, and that tiny hole will no longer be tiny.
Yeah.
And then the ship will fall apart. So don't do that.
Yeah.
God.
I'm glad our pilot is
Don't
so
open a crack in the
so trigger happy
because
with
that crack
venting
will
the ship.
actually kill everyone around.
I had a different idea of the ship's design. Sorry.
that's alright. I thought his idea was interesting.
Concept is really good.
It's a good concept.
Yourself.
Poor execution.
Yes.
Alright, so like
For once, it wasn't just a fucking stupid idea.
Greg,
Just about.
Greg,
What?
can you put me under?
What? Why am I
Put me
putting you under?
I'm gonna initiate. Can I do auto dock? Like
Why would I?
send the
there's sort of there is like basic autopilot on it.
No, just for parking.
Yeah, there's like basic.
Humans can't do that either way because it's really complex.
It's basic, like there is a basic autopilot on the ship. So I mean, I think the issue is you probably get it to auto dock, but the issue is there's nothing for it to auto dock to at the minute, so you wouldn't be able to set it up until you could see the ship. And then it would just literally fly and auto dock with them, whether they want you to or not, and that could go real bad.
What are you doing? I don't really understand what you're trying to do.
He wants to be, quote unquote, out of the game. That's what he wants to do
Right.
to himself. Like, he wants to be not a part of the rest of us, quote unquote.
Because you guys don't know there's an SOS going from the ship.
Yeah,
he
you remember he
has set
said
up
an SOS that said crew compromised. He wants to be like the last bastion of sanity, which I think is kind of funny coming from Thomas, but you know, he wants to be the last bastion of sanity, which means that he needs to find a way to separate himself from us, i.e. vent the one room that only he's in a vac suit, or be unconscious while the rest of us are going about our daily lives.
So they can I don't have to roll persuade, basically, when they ask you, is this alarm bullshit? Yes. If I'm unconscious, there's nobody to say that.
I see. I don't really understand
It's
why,
mind
though.
Don't forget, the guy that we were carrying in our case had mind powers. That's what he's basically playing as his angle.
I see.
If he fucks
But
with
he
all
was
your-
also
No, he had sight
dead.
That was the awesome one.
That was.
Oh,
He has.
that was
he had,
it.
I want to point out that like he has Psytech. That means like lots of different
Yeah.
things.
He
He could be like Greg. He could have teleported, which I mean is still technically a mind power because it's psychic powers, but it's not like you know,
Like,
it's not thought reasoning.
He was also dead,
Yeah.
so I don't.
He
know
was
why-
also experimented on, so he could have had crazy powers.
but dead.
He's dead.
We're only playing off of Lime's assumption, though, because all Lime knows is that there was a body in it that had psychic shit hanging out of it.
I assume that like within 2 days, I'd have told you all there was a dead body in the box.
Did you?
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure. I'm pretty sure you already you
just
told them that.
asking
Like,
you.
I'm pretty sure you told them that last session, like pretty much
Yeah.
immediately after you got out of
I
customs.
mean, it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
basically.
And I mean, even if you didn't, I saw it myself, like, through the camera. The guy I didn't
Well,
kill.
no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You couldn't see it was in the box on the camera. Remember?
Alright.
I specifically didn't say when we were on planet, but I would have at some point in the last 2 days said why I was arrested when they opened the box.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, I would have told you there was a dead body in there.
All right, so let's
So,
let's cut to it. Like, kind of like so.
just put me under.
Like, what's happening?
Well,
Like,
that's
you
so blurry.
like, there's like you're like getting closer to the contact point.
You-
What specifically is happening now? Like, what are you guys doing?
Right, so we need to scan the ship, see how many people there are on there, for starters. That's That
Yeah.
needs to happen.
All right.
Do that.
Basically go to the bridge then, and I will go do that. When I get there, do
There's
I
no-
find an unconscious pilot?
I don't know, do you?
I didn't drug him.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no.
ask me
As
to
in,
drug him.
no. When I go, Thomas, do I see an unconscious you there?
You see a vac suit on the chair.
Are you in it?
Probably.
I go up to the vac suit. You go, Lime?
No response.
I mean, you realize it's not like it's like you could just go, oh look, it's a person in the vac suit. Like it's not like, you know, like a mirrored thing. It's just a.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, Lime, why are you wearing a vac suit? And
It's,
then I stare around.
It's just an empty vac suit.
What the fuck? Okay.
And then in the
I
gloom,
basically
Scott.
come like, where the fuck is Lime?
I don't know. I respond. I like get out of
Lime,
my
hello?
my quarters.
Lime!
I get out of my
watching us
quarters completely,
approach.
like
You're like in the scanning page. Find where he is.
There is no scanning bay. I'm in the bridge where a computer
Yes,
is.
but
That's what
like,
I'm going to try and
here,
use.
Scan.
I
Not
get out
this-
of my I get out of my quarters and head up to the bridge.
I don't know. Do we have internal cameras?
Oh, you probably.
Yeah, all right. I'll check the internal cameras. I just like flick through basically our on-ship CCTV.
I would assume there's cameras in most of the corridors, the mess room, the bridge, the medibay. It's up to. I'd say it's up to the person who bought the ship whether there's cameras in the.
Yes, there are cameras in there, but you have to put a password.
in the bedrooms, right? So there's cameras in the bedrooms, cameras
Yep,
in the
I
cargo.
put in the password and check. Is Lime in Lime's room?
Where
Can
is
we-
Lime? It's what we're saying.
I'm gonna be under my bed.
Under your bed.
Sleeping.
So yeah, at a glance, I mean, I don't.
I mean, your bed
I'm
bed
gonna-
doesn't. You realize the bed doesn't have an under, right? It's like a bunk in
It's
the
just,
wall.
it's just a bunk on the wall.
A closet then.
All right, I will make.
I'm gonna go and
check.
check the room physically in person.
God fucking damn it.
I'm up to the bridge now. I'm like, so what's
On
going
account
on?
of he's not on the
And why is
camera.
there a back suit in the
Hello.
pilot seat?
I'm gonna like open the cupboards and search the fucking room. Oh, hello.
Fuck
What are you doing?
Greg.
9 show me where he's hiding in a closet.
What I don't.
9 perception. I'm just perceiving through the camera. I'm like, where the fuck is
That
that?
would be a stealth check from Thomas then.
All right, make a stealth check, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it'd be a post stealth.
I rolled awfully on that, by the way. I rolled a 1.
Uh,
Isn't that always a failure?
Well, no, it's an expert skill roll, so I got a 1 plus a 6 plus a 1 plus a 1.
Yeah, but isn't one always?
stealth based on. Stealth based on what?
Oh, dexterity. Actually, dexterity or intelligence based on which is better for you.
Int.
Because I reckon you could use.
Ah.
Was it? I'm like, Lime isn't. Wait,
Oh, yeah.
oh no, sorry, that's Nate's 10. Sorry. I see you through the camera. I'm like, Nate, I think. Can you please check Lime's room?
Who do you tell?
Nate's got a really good perception, and so went into Lime's room while I'm like, Nate, can you? Oh, never mind. And probably you immediately are like, oh, she's in the closet.
What are you doing? Why are you hiding in your closet?
Well, nothing now.
All right.
And there just glasses start like eyepieces fall out of the closet, like several like sunglasses, goggles.
All with mustaches attached to them.
No,
Oh,
just
God.
different eyepieces.
Oh, interesting. A collection of glasses. Yeah, no, I like then go close, 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 close all of those.
Okay.
I'm at the bridge now, so I'm like,
Yeah, no, I closed that camera.
what's going on?
I don't know. Lime was fucking around.
Lime's
apparently.
being weird. What are you doing?
Why is
are
there
you
a back
hiding in
suit
your
in the
closet?
pilot seat?
I don't know. We're approaching like a ship. and
Lime,
stuff.
hello.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
he
like,
supposed to be here?
Are you supposed to be like flying the ship, or isn't that like the whole reason you're here? Or
I wanted to trick them, thinking that the bad thingy, the dead person, mind controlled all of you
right?
and made you believe that you never picked it up. I sent out an SOS claiming that the cargo is compromised and the crew is compromised.
You're broadcasting this, by the way.
yeah, he already started broadcasting it.
Why?
No, but, like that I mean,
You don't know. Well, unless these two are speaking on comms, you two have no idea this is happening.
that's what I'm asking.
Did Nate leave his comms open?
Thomas, your camera's
Probably.
doing focus
I
things.
didn't. I don't know. Like how.
Well,
asking
comm
if
is
you
a
guys
thing
are
you have
on
to speak
comms.
into. Like,
Oh. I probably got it by my side. I don't know.
I
I'm
can
not like
maybe
holding
hear a
it
bit
up
of it.
to
I'm
my
like,
face.
you can hear that they're talking. I don't think you can pick out what
What
they're
are you-
saying.
He's being weird. She
She.
is being weird. She had some kind of weird plan about trying to make them think we didn't get the box or something.
Sweet. Okay then.
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess I can understand the crazy logic. I would like to have been in on the plan,
Crazy
but at
though.
the same time, I guess I wouldn't be able to be in on the plan.
I
guess-
mean, you should like go and fly the ship. Fine.
The console starts beeping.
Hey, we'll open the console.
So you check the console and it's like ship detected.
We start walking black. Like,
It's basically,
Great. Do we have like moderate scanning and things?
you have scanning.
All right, I'm gonna give it a go. What kind of skill check is that?
It's computer.
Sweet. Okay then. Let's see a computer. Sweet. It's a level 0. And what kind of test would it be?
Intelligence.
Okay, +1. Holy shit.
I believe in you, Dan.
I do.
7. That's not
no.
good.
Give me a second.
That's good enough.
It might not be.
Theoretically.
I know, but you know,
It's a
minimum.
basic success.
one above.
It is not good enough to scan the ship.
Holy fuck!
I was gonna say I want to reroll, but that's not fucking happening.
Nah.
No, never mind. I'm just like, I don't get shit. I know that we're looking at a ship.
How big is the ship? Like,
I guess, or you can't, you can't tell because the scanning was a failure, and you can't see it yet because proximity alert on the console, like, is still not visible range because, space.
Face.
I walk onto the bridge with the Morpheus glasses on.
so, on account of not knowing how many there are, and Plan 2 is not going to work because we don't have stuff.
And you failed my plan.
Your plan didn't make any sense. Plan 3 is going to have to
Thank
be
you.
the plan. So I don't like Plan 3, but I'm going to tell you the details of Plan 3 now.
All right, I guess we're bridge meeting, everyone. We can gather up
Right.
this incredible plan.
Plan
First
3,
annual meeting of the unit.
First time, Josh. Fuck you, Josh. Fuck
Plan
you.
3 is a terrible
Briefing
plan.
number 1.
Oh no.
Let's be reasonable.
Briefing number 1. Yes.
Plan 3 is the worst. All right, so as previously discussed, what happened when we were there on planet is we got there and we found someone tampering with the box. So what I did was I haphazardly glued it shut because it was leaking coolant, and that's not something we want because we don't want whatever's supposed to be cold getting hot.
Okay.
I am vomiting because I've lived in space all my life, and when I go down to planets, I get very sick. So that's where I am. However, I'm actually in the box. If they open the box, they'll see me in my tighty whities looking like a dead guy because I've drugged myself to the point where I'm nearly unconscious. But not quite, because otherwise I won't be able to teleport out of the box, which is the next part of the plan.
Or into the box.
Yes, or into the box, correct.
He's like,
So-
all right, time for drugs. Pass out.
if they force the box open and look inside, they'll see me in there, which is great, fine, whatever. They then shut the box, take it back onto their ship, and while it's in between, I teleport back onto our ship and we leave. That's the
Okay.
plan.
GM intervention, you realize you can only teleport like 50 feet.
Yeah, but I'll just have to do it like partway through the airlock. It's like the connection between the ships, like that's not going to be that long, right? And if nothing else, I'll teleport onto the floor after the airlocks have closed, and they won't be able to see me. It's fine.
Interesting.
It's dodgy, but it's better than the other plans.
Well, it's
'Cause
a
it's a
possibility.
plan that
I
might
will.
work.
Yeah, I'll try and push for them to pay up front then. But you realise that on our first job, we're gonna be fucking our buyers.
That's fine. We just don't work with them again and have an enemy forever.
It kind
Yeah,
of really
that's
hurts
fine.
our reputation. I mean, the alternative is that we just, God, I don't know if we can even really take the ship. whether the question is, do we lie to them, or do we just say we fucked up and couldn't get it off planet? Because our reputation is going to be harmed by saying we couldn't accomplish it, but we couldn't accomplish smuggling a thing off of a fucking lock and clad planet. Not impossible. Maybe smuggling jobs will be hard to get. But say an employer says, this fucking ship, and then they give away our ship ID, said they got us our stuff and then screwed us, then we could be fucked for all future jobs.
But we gave them their shit, and it's the guy's fault for fucking it up.
I think they'll figure it out.
No.
Because I think that people aren't actually that stupid in real life.
Maybe.
Thomas,
I'm just saying right now, if we want to...
Thomas, you can open the handout and check it. The job one still
Nina Holvek with the Magnus Pack.
Yep.
Magnus Pack.
Pact.
What do we know about the Magnus Pact?
They are a company and they do sci tech, and that's it. But we basically got them off a job board, which means they had our ship ID.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a matter of, do we want to try and fuck them, or do we want to just own up? I mean, I have a plan if we want to try and fuck them. I also have a plan for what we do after just you guys murder them all, if that's what you want to do. But we don't know how many people.
I can just make a couple of calls to some guys that I know and sell the ship. But I mean,
well, I have a more cunning plan than that.
Do we need a cunning plan if we've killed everyone on a spaceship? I don't know.
Yes, because presumably they'll track it and realize that we did that, and we'll be in an even worse position.
Possibly. Okay.
This is a sci-tech company. They don't seem that threatening. It's not like they're a crime syndicate or something.
You say that, but also they're a corporation, and those guys are bastards.
They can hire other people to hunt us.
Yeah, they have money, and money is powerful. Let's face it, if we had a 20k job that was just go blow up this ship with these guys that screwed us, we'd take that job in a heartbeat, and we probably wouldn't have a very hard time doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys whether you want to be murder junkies, because...
Honestly, I really feel like, as amazing as these plans are, if we just go to them and this goes even a little bit wrong, we could be fucked forever.
I mean, that's really the
Holy
choice.
Shit.
Wait,
I mean, what?
I just got the scream.
It was mine, Dan. I closed the mic. What's happening here is I've got myself on push to talk, but the fireworks are only happening when I'm talking.
Okay, good point. I mean, if they happen while you're talking, just let them finish, because it's kind of interesting. I'm sad that we were like, oh, there's no boom.
Yeah.
I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom! I like that. Got a giggle out of you, Josh. Anyway.
It's the old man voice.
It is, yeah. It's a good one.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to push you guys.
All right,
I say we just play it straight. We fucked up and couldn't manage it.
I will have my gun ready. That's all I
Yeah.
say.
If they decide that they don't want to fuck with us after realizing that we know too much, we'll probably have to kill our way out. But I prefer that, honestly, to just trying to screw a corporation. Because maybe we have to kill our way out, but it's not likely that they'll go, let's waste even more money on these guys.
Well, I mean, the main thing is you don't know where... I will indicate in, like, sort of prod that none of you actually know where the Magnus Pact is based. Because just because this ship is here doesn't mean that the Magnus Pact base is somewhere near here. It could be on the other side of the sector, in which case getting to you is going to be difficult. Okay. I'm not trying to prod you in any direction. I'm just giving you information that you would know.
I am prodding myself in a certain direction right now.
Like you have no idea. You have no idea where the base of operations is for Magnus Pact. You don't know which system or planet they're based on. You just know that they wanted something from Ibanez, and they have a ship in this sector coming to, they think, to pick it up. So
okay, all right, guys. Here's where we're at. Truth or lies?
Truth.
Look,
I'm just after the answer.
See, the thing is, it's like if we say the truth and they want to kill us, they get the first shot. That's the only thing.
I mean, they'll pull. Well, like we can have guns ready and shit. We'll be okay. So
if we tell the truth and they want to shoot us, then they are the devil's workers, and we have divine retribution upon them, and
that is
they
so
deserve
much
it.
explosion.
Yeah, so many
explosions.
explosions.
Let's put it this way: if worse comes to worse and they open fire on us after finding out we failed, we could just try and kill them all and take the ship. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a problem.
Okay, so you guys get like another proximity warning on the thing.
So
Oh shit!
Dan-
Turn off that SOS.
Dan,
Turn it
I
off.
assume you're voting truth,
Yes.
which
With my
means there's the
ideas.
majority for truth.
Yeah.
Good, fine, truth.
Okay. So yeah, you get a proximity warning, and like this ship is in like proper scanning range now, so you can actually see it on monitors. At least it's still not in visual range, but yeah, it's in like it's on the monitors. It's basically like the best way I've thought of describing it is like the Rebel cruiser from I think it's Return of the Jedi, like the really long one that's kind of bumpy, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like- yeah, it's
We're
kind of.
on a diplomatic mission.
I don't know how else to describe it, but it basically looks like that, except it's like sleek black. And as you get closer, you see like like on the side, there's the symbol of the Magnus Pact, which is a hand, like a stylized hand holding like a spear, straight up with a circle around it. It's the symbol of the Magnus Pact.
Why is
The
that?
Mon Calamari ship. This one.
I can't check pictures.
I will look and say if it's.
It's don't think it's the
This.
Mon Calamari one. It might be the Mon Calamari one.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
Mon Calamari.
The one that just looks like a dick covered with every bump ever.
Yeah, kind of. It's a lot smaller. You can tell from the scan that it's like a comparable size to the Unity. It's not
about
a
the same size, so there's probably not that many more
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
So,
it's not a battleship. It's
Yeah, no, we can probably deal with them if this is the case. So we'll play it by truth, and if they get aggressive, then we'll open fire. And now we've got a ship to sell.
Right, so yeah,
That's probably worth more than the whole thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A ship is worth hundreds of thousands of credits as opposed to 20k.
Can someone else pilot it?
This is hundreds of thousands to like black market dealers, and I could try. Not a great pilot.
all right. So you get like a message pop up. It's like incoming transmission from the SS MK Ultra.
MK Ultra. McUltra.
No, it's 2 words. MK Ultra.
McUltra, yeah. That's what I said.
Reading that, McUltra.
I guess I'll open comms and be like, "Hello there. Would this be the?"
Well, like as you open comms, like basically, like it's like the screen lights up and there's the symbol of the Magnus Pact, but like in 3D, and it's like rotating, and like there's like a couple of like dots and connecting, because communication isn't super fast.
Yeah, it
so.
isn't. It isn't. Yeah.
So it's like doo doo doo, and there's like a little chime, like sounds a bit synthy,
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
and then like
Beep, 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 beep.
yeah, pretty much, yeah, it's that.
Contact. I like
See,
it.
so like the screen then like flickers into life, and you see a woman sat in like not a pilot's chair, but like one of like little chairs that like curves up, you know, like the big space chairs, and she's wearing like a grey like overall jumpsuit thing. She's of Chinese origin. Actually, probably like you could probably tell she's not like pure Chinese, it's a bit like mixed.
She's space beige.
As with
Yeah.
everyone.
Slanty-eyed is what you want to say. It sounds a bit racist.
Wow.
It's
No,
nice.
don't say that. That's super racist. But yeah, she's got black hair. It's like tied back. You can tell like looking at her, she's like used to work, like she's someone who works with her hands a lot. So like her hair's just like roughly tied back because that's what she's used to. The front of her like jumpsuit is like open a bit. And she's got like a tank top underneath, like not like a vest. She's got like dog tags around her neck, and like the overalls are like they're not like clean. They've obviously seen use. She's got the sleeves rolled up, and you can see like on her left arm, she's got like a bunch of like tattoos like all down it. It's like traditional Japanese tattoos.
Sure.
And she looks up and she's like, "Come in, SS Unity. Do you read me?"
This is the SS Unity. Addison Thorne speaking. How can I help?
Addison, good. It's good to hear from you. We got your transmission that you'd accomplish the goal.
I pause and I look and I go, "No, what we've got is a box.
I'm sorry.
What we've got is an empty box, I'm afraid. We got jacked by their customs on the way out."
You can see her like sort of not sure how to take this, and then she's like, "You sent a transmission to say that you'd completed the job."
Okay. No, we didn't. And then I look around the bridge.
I'm pretty sure.
I
you did.
look at him confused.
In fact, you 100% you did.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I know that Greg did, but
You did it.
No.
You're the fucking captain. You said the transmission. I didn't do shit.
Someone sent a transmission. I know
No,
that for a fact.
Nate definitely sent that transmission because I was
I
telling.
did no such thing.
And then you got no transmission, Josh, because no one said that.
I'm 100% sure you said.
I'm pretty sure Nate did. But if we have to, we'll have to meta it. Then I'll be like, the stupid heat of the moment. I'm afraid, honestly, a lot of pressure on us until we realized that we had a. Okay, look. Let's face it. I looked at the box afterwards and realized that we were not. It's glued closed. If there's anything in it and it's supposed to be any heavier than air, then I would be surprised.
She sighs and looks visibly frustrated, and is just like, "So you're telling me you lost the cargo?"
I'm afraid so.
Well, I mean, it's not the news I wanted to hear today.
No kidding. It's not the news I wanted to give. You can imagine how fucking stupid we all feel. I look in that box and see that I don't even have to open the box to realize. Well, I mean, can't open the box. I don't have to, spend even a moment looking at it. There's glue hanging out of the seams.
And it was like that when you picked it up.
Not when we picked it up. It was taken to customs for a check, and we were like, okay, sure, yeah, this will take just a few moments, and if it doesn't, we'll just blast our way out, and then we see an empty box, and they're letting us leave.
Give me a persuade.
Okie doke.
I think that's what technically happened.
It is, but there is definitely like a bit of information missing there.
I've tooled with it to make us sound less like the fucking idiot culprit.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Skill check. 1-1. Fucking A.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking A.
Yeah, she definitely like believes you. She's like, well, I mean, I guess this.
Yeah, I mean, I can hand over. I mean, the box is glued shut, so if there's anything in it, then you're welcome to it. But I'm gonna assume that there really isn't by this point.
All right. She like looks again. She looks a bit like you see like sort of like a little bit like she looks a bit stressed, and she's like, all right, look.
I could accept stress, yeah.
All right, look. We need to meet up, and we need to check. We need to check that you definitely don't have it, because if you're trying to mess with us and you're trying to steal away the cargo that we paid you to recover.
Yeah, no, we'd be pretty fucked, honestly. Yeah, no. We'll dock up with you and give you the box.
All right. We'll head over to you, and then she turns off the comms.
Okay, I'm like, Olivia, have the gun ready, but please don't shoot if she just takes the box and leaves, because I don't really feel like a murderer. I mean, hopefully you don't feel like a murderer either, especially if there's no money.
No, but I would like you to check how many people they actually bring over.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll all have our weapons with us, but I want you in the cargo bay with me.
Sure.
Okay, so
I would like everyone in the cargo bay with me in case they bring a bunch of dudes, but I want you to be the only one with weapons, like, ready to fucking kill.
Yeah, but I think they'll just expect at least one person to be like a guard, so...
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't want to get shot.
So Lime's getting an auto dock request like coming up on the screens.
Boop, boop.
Oh yeah. Enter.
So yeah, it's like a timer starts going and like the ships start auto docking. So it's going to take about 30 minutes for the ships to auto dock.
Okay, cool. We'll head to cargo. I'll like take a leak before heading to cargo again, and then have my stuff ready. But I won't have the
broke the seal.
Yeah, I know exactly. And then I just sniper rifle over back as opposed to have it ready in hands.
I stay at the cabin.
Yeah. Do you get back into your exosuit? Ah, finally I can go pee again.
It's not an exosuit.
It's definitely not an exosuit.
Oh,
I mean I have exosuit training, but that's not an exosuit.
Yeah, no, sorry, Vaxsuit. Yeah, no, exosuits are fucking bubble suits where you go la 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 la.
No, they're not.
Power armor.
Exosuits are Spartan armor.
Oh right, yeah, shit. Let's get you an exosuit.
Why do you have exosuit training, Thomas?
Why do you have exosuit training? You're like the least fighting pilot.
It's just, yeah, like...
It's kind of funny.
Pilots get it.
Why do pilots get exosuits?
It's probably because you can get the things that they have the digital hookups, where you just get into, like, it's not a combat one, but it's a suit that you get into and it allows you to do, like, lifting shit with platformers and rigs. Probably they're non.
But even why would pilots have that?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, exosuits are like military.
Yeah, exosuits are military. Anyway, like
at Zero, I can get the salt suit. Yeah, that's not a thing I should.
No, it's an exosuit for assaulting. Unless you're assaulting like
a burger.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys doing for this 30 minutes? Like, what are you setting up and like what are you?
Well,
I mean,
I'm just following.
Chilling out, I guess. Where's the airlock? Which airlock are we docking by?
I don't know, probably one near the cargo hold.
Touching ass to ass.
I'll be like side to
I'll
side.
get the box
I'm just
ready.
like behind Addison
I'll wheel the box to where they're docking.
with my gun ready.
I drag my vac suit into a storage closet near the pilot seat.
Sure.
There you go. And then I just like sort of follow them, but keep a distance.
Yeah, that's fine.